To Andrea. We're live. It is the first Thursday again of the brand new year. And I don't know about you. I feel like this one is going to be really amazing. I think it's going to be one for the record books. I don't know exactly why that is. Are you feeling that too? How are you feeling about the new year? Let me know in the chat there. West Michigan. Hey, we're not too far away from each other, Sylvia. Good morning, everybody. San Francisco. Brunetta, hi there. Good to see you. New Jersey, that's right. Yes. India. Where else are we coming in from? Let's see here. Whoop. Ah, nice. Happy New Year, everyone. Oh my goodness. Who did I see there? Hold on just a second. Ellie. Oh, I'm thrilled to see you, Ellie. So I thought about you not too long ago. So hopefully you're doing great, and it's awesome to see you there. Gosh, my heart goes out to everybody here and everybody who'll be watching. We've got Scotland here and Maine, and oh yeah, you're feeling it too, Sylvia. So we're here for the new year. It's super exciting. I don't usually get too into the new year thing, to be honest, but there's just something about this year. And I just feel like when I hear 2024, it's sort of like, yes, finally, it's here. And I have no idea why that is. But anyway, we're here. We're going to have a Reiki filled meditation visualization experience here when we get started in just a moment. And then we will take a pause after that. I'll probably talk to you a couple minutes about what's going on. And then we will move into questions and answers for you. So you can ask me really about anything and we'll talk about it. The last half and the whole event is about an hour long. The other thing I want to say is that I will shorten the video and I'll just cut the beginning part out of the meditation. So this won't be in the replay, all of my talking here at the beginning, just the meditation part. And it'll be up on YouTube for everybody tomorrow. And the replays work brilliantly. So a lot of you know that already, though. Thank you for commenting on the videos on the channel. Thank you for sharing the channel with your friends, your family. It's amazing how Reiki's reaching more and more people. Here we go. I would invite you to sit back and relax. Make yourself comfortable. Take a few deep breaths here. And join me in this moment. Feel the breath move in and out of your body. The breath of life. The body. Your spiritual home. Rooted and grounded to Mother Earth. I'm beginning now to offer you the highest frequencies of Reiki energy on all levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. I invite you to set an intention for yourself with this energy. And then relax, knowing that Reiki always helps you for your highest good. You may feel sensations in your body. or you might just feel peace and calm. I invite you to place your hands on your heart center, sending you love now. Reflecting the love that you are back to you. Receive this now. Know yourself and your truth. And let us go on a journey together. Imagine now you're walking on a path in a beautiful meadow. And with every step, you can feel the tickle of the long grasses rubbing against your legs. Look around and see this meadow filled with life. Trees in the distance. Grasses and wildflowers. A beautiful blue sky. With wisps of white clouds. Listen and hear the birds. And other sounds of nature welcoming you here. Walking along, your path begins to ascend. Nearing the top of this gentle hill gives you a new vantage point. You can see even farther. All of this glorious space is for you. And as you turn to your right, you see a hot air balloon is waiting for you. Walk over and get a closer look. The basket will fit you comfortably. And look up. The balloon is colorful and enormous. Notice what colors, shapes, or designs are on the balloon. that is here just for you. Climb into the basket. And you're invited to pull on the rope to fully ignite the fire and lift the balloon. Oh, but you notice you need to untie the cords that hold you wherever you have been stuck in life before. Look around the basket and untie all the cords that are holding you down. One at a time. Loosening. You have the strength to set yourself free. As each rope loosens and falls to the ground. Perhaps there's one more rope left. Go ahead and untie it. You begin to lift in your balloon. Gently at first, rising higher and higher. And as you do, you feel a lightness in your body. The burdens from below are no longer on your shoulders, no longer weighing you down. You feel a freedom. You can see miles and miles in all directions. Going a little higher now. Pull on that rope attached to the flame, giving it fuel to soar higher and higher. Do you hear the fire ignite even brighter as you pull it? As you lift higher and higher in your balloon, you leave behind the limiting beliefs, the expectations, all the responsibilities. This is your time to be alone, to take time for yourself. To exhale. Tuning in to your body now. Receive these healing energies at the base of your spine, your root, in this higher place where you are more free. You find that the energy helps you more easily, balancing you, helping you release all you no longer need. Visualize a bright, brilliant red in your lower abdomen, activating the frequencies of color to enhance your healing journey. And feel the energy rise further higher into your abdomen, supporting the healing of your second chakra. As you visualize the color orange, accept this energy. For your highest good, releasing shame and blame, past traumas, and all else that comes to mind. The energy loosens these issues for you. And just as you freed the balloon, you become free. As you receive, the energy grows stronger and rises higher, filling your solar plexus. And we envision bright yellow, like the sun, warm and nurturing, empowering you to stand in your truth, to receive and follow your guidance. To accept yourself. In ways that you've resisted until this moment. You are an instrument of change on the earth in these times. Your personal power ignites within you. And the energy rises to your heart, Feel your heart space expand in your body. Your capacity to love and to receive love becomes greater and greater. You might visualize green here, like an emerald. There are many facets and much brilliance to your heart center. You are the embodiment of love. Inviting the energy of it higher into your throat. With the color matching the most beautiful sky you can imagine. Your throat opens. And with that heart energy, all you communicate may be imbued with your compassion. Communication both ways is filled with peace, love, and understanding. As you listen, you offer. And as you speak, you give. And the light rises. And in your third eye now, an opening begins to take place as the energy moves in, opening your senses of every kind in the ways and at a pace that is in resonance with your highest good. Able to perceive more, know more, see more. To better help yourself and others. Opening new ways for you to serve and new pathways, leading you to fulfill your purpose on earth. And all of this is not new. You're simply bringing more of who you are into your physical body, into this lifetime, as you more fully express your authentic nature. And as the energy reaches your crown, it's so strong and powerful. Your entire body is filled with this energy, and it continues to work with you. And out of your crown, the light shines. At the third eye, a velvety indigo is present. And at your crown, a deep violet. Looking within, the rainbow of light illuminates within you. And shines out, too powerful to be held within your physical body. Every aspect of your energy is recalibrated to your pure soul's vibration. Your aura elevates in vibration, surrounding you with elements of resonance. Helping your body, mind, and spirit merge in new ways. As you heal, all parts of you reorient themselves to each other, more connected, more efficient, and more empowered. And throughout our healing journey, the flame in the hot air balloon has gradually diminished. Looking around, you're gently descending back into the meadow where you began. And the basket gently touches down. And as you return to the earth, you return as a new embodiment with new perspectives, new energies, and new abilities to better navigate each and every day. Looking out of the basket, you see a circle of light beings. They're beckoning you over. Climb out of the basket and begin walking toward them. this circle of light beings has gathered to welcome you back. They beckon you into the circle. These are the highest spiritual beings that love and care for you and hold your highest good as their highest priority. In the middle of the circle, you can gaze upon them. Feel their love for you. As they share their healing energy with you. And perhaps they have a message for you as well. Listen closely. The circle moves closer to you now. The beings surround you. They hug you. They let you know that you are one of them. Chosen to be on earth now. You're doing amazing work here. They're so proud of you. Exchange the last messages with them and energy, knowing they are with you all the time, always ready to support you and care for you and encourage you. Anytime you ask, you are never alone. And our time together is drawing to a close. And the beings of light take a step backward to give you room and space as you take a deep breath and feel your body. Your miraculous body, your instrument of engagement here on the planet. beautiful gift, all your own. And a final thank you to all who have gathered to support you, to love you and heal you and guide you today and all days. Focusing once again on your heart center, you're invited to name any person, animal, situation, relationship, Mother Earth herself, or anything at all that has your heart's attention. Simply intend with your thought or with your naming specifically. And we offer this energy to all who are open to receive it. Love is unending. And the experience of love is so much better when shared. And may you and all who have been named and receive this energy continue to receive for as long as is needed. With love and gratitude for our time together. And whenever you are ready, you may take a couple of deep breaths, bring your attention to your eyes, your body, slowly open them and come back. All right. Wow. Hot air balloon ride today. Interesting. Great. I'm going to go ahead and move my grid out of the way just because it's a lot easier for me to talk and not hit that. Wow. All right. So beautiful. All right. So this is kind of the transition phase where we're going to go from the energy and the meditation to the questions and answers. So I went a little bit long on the meditation today. I'm seeing some nice things. You're so welcome there in the comments. I'm looking there. Um, yes. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Amy. Thank you so much. We're putting some links there too if you want. But yeah, you can certainly start asking questions. I'm just going to kind of get my mental self together here so I can do that. But Wow, what do I want to tell you? Oh, a lot of us are interested in goal setting this time of year. Maybe you're tired of hearing about it. I don't really know, but in the mainstream Reiki community, that's a wonderful community that I started. It's a membership community, and all members, we are going to do a very special Reiki manifestation project, and we're just still preparing, and we're going to kick it off January 13th with a little bit of a party. And we're going to work together during our little party on Zoom to really step forward in our manifestation. And the project's actually going to keep going for 3 weeks after that. You don't even have to attend live. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, the community is for Reiki people. So you do have to be a person with some Reiki training to join. But all the different levels of memberships that we offer. Well, there's only three, but everybody can join in to this project. And it's really like a course, a mini course, because you can use what you learn there afterward, really the rest of your life. I'm super excited about it myself. But anyway, also, I just put out a bunch of class dates through July of the year. So I updated my schedule. So if you are interested in learning Reiki with me or retaking some Reiki classes with me, you can certainly sign up at mainstreamreiki.com. Other than that, I've been doing more videos on YouTube and I've been having some fun with it. And got one on back pain coming up. And then there's been a lot of requests about pregnancy, childbirth, infertility, and even pregnancy loss. So those will be coming up soon as well. Also, OCD is coming to my mind a lot and attention a lot lately. And I've also had some requests there, but I still need to film that one. So that one will be, maybe a little bit later. But I thank everybody for being here. I thank everybody for taking the time to work on their own lives, their own situations. And, we're usually so pulled outside of ourselves and we want to help all the things and all the situations out there. And I just want to remind everybody that peace out there starts with peace in here. Healing out there starts with healing in here because when this is the gateway, you are the gateway for change because think of the millions of people around the world that are taking time to take care of themselves, heal themselves. That raises their vibration. It brings more love to the forefront of who they are, just in the energy. And so everything that they then create is imbued with that, you know? It's just something I think miraculous and wonderful because it's a result that naturally blossoms from taking care of yourself and loving yourself. Anyway, I could go on and on, but do we have any questions? I can't really look at the chat too much, but are there any questions yet that I could answer? Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you. Sabine. Oh my goodness. I've missed you. So awesome to hear from you. Yes. Oh, misbehaving. Oh, good to see you. Uh, oh, uh, is grid line work like Reiki? Is grid line work like Reiki? I don't know what that actually means. So, are we talking about this grid here? I don't know if you want to, um, I don't know if you want to maybe expand on that, but if this is what you mean, the Reiki grid, this is my Reiki grid that I use for distance healing. Um, I'm looking at the chat because I just see you put something. Okay. So anyway, so this is I don't think your comment reflects the question. But anyway, this is a distance Reiki healing grid, and I use that in these. Everybody who's here will go into the grid. Most of the people I find that are here are generally in the grid already because you've been at a previous thing. But also, if you'd like to, you can put in names of loved ones and things like that, and I'll add them to the grid. What does the grid do? Well, I charge it with Reiki energy, and that energy is offered to all the people who are intended to be in there, all the people that I put their names in. I do that because it's like obviously can't put them in the actual physical grid, but I have a box full of names and situations that people have supplied. And so they're intended to be receiving in the grid. I don't know. I hope that answers your question. Um, you don't have, I think other people can use grids, like crystal grids, without Reiki. And I think that there are other methods to use grid work with, with Reiki and without Reiki. So I think they can go together and they can be separate. I hope that I answered that. Do we have another question? Can Reiki heal interpersonal issues or patterns? Yeah, I think so. Reiki can certainly heal, uh, patterns for sure. Interpersonal issues, yes. Reiki, Reiki is a strange thing. And it's strange because it can really help with anything. And why is that? Because Reiki helps our us at our very foundation. Um, and when you shore up and fix your foundation, you know what is coming to my mind to say this? It's kind of like soil. Like if you're going to have a garden and you want your garden to flourish and produce a lot of vegetables and beauty and just thrive, then it's going to take really good soil that is nutrient dense, right? Because I can grow all kinds of plants, and live have a life basically. This is my kind of metaphor or analogy. I always get those confused. But anyway, I can live my life any sort of way. But similar, I can start to grow a garden any sort of way. But do you know if I amend the soil and make the soil, improve the soil, and I'm going to say heal the soil, making it nutrient dense? Do you know what will happen is everything that grows from that soil is better. It's healthier, it's more vibrant, the vegetables will be bigger. And so that's what I want to say about this. Even though on the YouTube channel, I have videos about like every little thing, not like every little thing, but there are a lot of other things out there. But I just mentioned back pain or pregnancy or infertility, things like that. If we look at it like that, um, we can have any kind of intention, right? But the thing with Reiki is it's also amending your soil, it's amending the foundation. And so that all aspects of who you are touched, are affected in a positive way because of the Reiki. And so this is one reason I just love Reiki because yes, we can have intentions and we can focus our intentions on that. I'm a big person too about affirmations because I think the mind body connection is hugely powerful. So why should we not engage with that as well? If we want to support ourselves, so we can receive Reiki, we can also engage the mind, and then that's just beautiful as far as the healing that we can realize for ourselves. Um, so yes, Reiki, I really believe Reiki can help. I'm not going to say cure, but I think Reiki can help anything because it works at our very foundation for sure. Do we have another question? I'm a person who needs, I am a person who needs like do a 1, 2, 3, and this is a result. How do I work on my peace and growth? What do you do on a daily routine that helps you? Oh, okay. So if I'm reading this correctly, then what I'm getting from this is perhaps you want steps in order like step 1, 2, 3, and then you get the result. Well, I wish life was like a recipe card. I had a memory just the other day. This is a little bit weird, but I had a memory just the other day. My mother used to have these cards. I think it was the time, like in the 70s or something. And these recipes would come on these cards. And I forgot all about these until the other day. And I thought, oh, yeah, they were so cool. And every month she got this new pack of these cards. What a cool thing. But that comes to my mind because I think it's very common for us to kind of want that recipe, right? The step one, two, three, and bam. And I wish it was that easy. But on a daily routine, what helps me? Yeah, because I can't, everybody's so different that I can't say do X, Y, Z, you know, and you get a certain thing. It's just not so mechanic like that. And we all bring different issues, right? So if we're going to talk about self-care, then what I like to do is I get up really early in the morning and I take that time for myself. I don't turn on the TV. I don't really do anything. Isn't that strange? But some people get up and they journal or they get their tea or they whatever. But what I do is I get up and I go into my family room and I sit on the couch and there's nothing on. I sit on the couch and there's nothing on. And I just tune in. I tune into myself and I ask myself, how am I feeling? What's going on with me? What has my attention? And I ask myself, what do I feel like doing? What feels like a good idea? Because for myself, um, if I have a set schedule or a set routine every morning, then for me, that feels a little too rigid, and it feels like I should do these things, and if I don't, then I'm a failure. So instead, I very intuitively tune in to myself, where I am, how I'm feeling, and what feels good. And so this morning, as a matter of fact, I did that, and what came to me to do was get my notebook out, and I'm making a new class, for to be going on a little later this year, and I just had these ideas come to me about the class, the framework of the class, and what I'm going to have in it. And so I took that time to be creative, and I really like that. Um, and then after I felt like I was done with that, I got up and I made my breakfast. I had some tea, and I am very mindful about preparing what I'm going to eat in the morning. I actually enjoy that because I feel like it's special because I'm choosing foods again intuitively. So this morning I had a little mandarin orange and I would peel the skin and I would just smell I would smell it. I mean, that's the best aromatherapy ever, right? And so I know that's kind of loosey goosey stuff right there, but I think the main thing is to just be present with yourself, listen to what comes up for you, and follow that. You know, I think that is the best. Um, that's what I do. At least I can say. I was going to say I think that's the best way forward is to listen to yourself because, as I said, everything external, if you're kind of like I am, becomes a should. And then it has to do with willpower and did I do it or not? Or did I do it good enough or not? Yesterday I got up and I exercised, you know, early in the morning. And so it's just kind of fluid. And I have kind of a basket of different things that I like to do, like journaling, journaling, channeling, if you want to call it that. Um, Work. Sometimes I do a little work stuff real early in the morning, or fixing my breakfast, or exercising, meditating. Those are a few things. But I have all of those things I can do. And then I just sort of decide for myself on any given day what I'm going to do in the moment. I hope that's helpful to you. Yeah. One more. Oh, we got 5 more minutes at least. Question: have you met people who have undergone the initiations in person, practiced Reiki, but can't seem to see results or to be able to believe something is happening? Ah, me. Okay, so way back in the day when I first learned Reiki, and then I can maybe expand on this a little bit as a teacher, but um, yeah. So when I first learned Reiki 1, I wasn't looking for Reiki. I was a science person. I thought this stuff sounded like crazy stuff, and I was like, I don't know about any of that. But anyway, there it was. I had a family member, my great aunt, she knew Reiki. I was really curious about it. And then she's like, hey, um, I could teach you level 1 before I go home. I'm like, really? Anyway, I didn't have anything better to do. So I'm like, sure. So I took Reiki level 1 from her that afternoon. My husband actually did it with me because he's amazing and awesome. And so he was there. And I didn't really feel anything at all during the attunement. I'm still thinking like, this is weird. But after that, I would practice with my husband. I didn't feel anything. He would say that he felt stuff like, oh, my body's tingling where your hands are, or oh, I'm feeling warmth here or there, whatever, any kind of feedback. And I just was stumped by that because I'm like, what am I even doing? I couldn't feel it. So I will say, you say no results. So that's the challenge for me right now because for me, my husband did feel things where they're like great results or whatever. I don't know that he had any big issues really at the time, but I guess my point is Reiki doesn't need us to believe in it. I was skeptical, and even so many years later, I was skeptical. I was so skeptical. I was seeing clients in my office and teaching Reiki classes, and I was still had moments of skepticism and disbelief. Total honesty here, but yeah, confessions of a Reiki master. But what I have to say is, this is why I just say that I'm a broken record, but this is another reason I love Reiki because it doesn't require anything of you. We have our class, we have the attunement, or in the style I teach now, it's called the placement, and we have that. Um, but you don't have to believe. And I think that's just the incredible thing. But I'm really saying a lot of words. Let me go back to your question. Have you met people who have undergone the initiation in person, practice, but can't seem to see results? Or to be able to believe something is oh, you know what, comes to mind to say to you, George, is what is the bar that you're setting, George, to prove that there are results? I think that might be a really good question for you because, yeah, what results are you after? And is the bar too high or too limited? Okay. I would ask you to reflect on that because sometimes the results that come through Reiki practice are a little hidden. Like we're not looking in that place because we're thinking a result should be this, right? It's like, well, I want help with X, so help me with that Reiki. But then we don't see much movement with X, whatever that is. But what I would invite you to do is look in other areas. And I don't know if this is for you or other people that you're helping with the Reiki. One of the most common things that people can experience with Reiki is just simply not reacting like they used to. Now that might not seem like a big deal, but think about it, right? Because if a person isn't reacting all the time to things that they used to react to, can you not see the power of change in somebody's life with that one one, I'm going to say minor healing, because what happens is our triggering diminishes. And what occurs is instead of reacting, we find ourselves as though we have more time, which is an illusion. So we can choose a response instead of just a knee jerk reaction. And that may seem simplistic, but I just put that out there for anybody who might have a similar question to you, George, is that it just look for other aspects of shifting, and are those worthy to you to call results? And then keep at it. Just keep at it. Okay? I hope that you will, George. All right. Maybe, oh, we're a little over, but one last question? A quickie, maybe? I don't know. Because normally I say last question and I didn't say last. When we do distance Reiki, what crystal? Oh, that's a great question. Um, you know what? I'm going to say, I love quartz. This is a Lemurian quartz that I have, and I actually use this for my distant sessions and my channeling. So I don't offer individual Reiki sessions anymore, but I do offer spiritual mentoring. And part of those, there's a I tune into the person, I do channeling and things like that. And you know what? I'm always holding my crystal. I like the quartz crystal myself. That's just what resonates with me. But if I wasn't going to use my quartz crystal, you know what I probably would go to is rose quartz. But the best answer is what you are drawn to, because crystals have different energies. You are a unique individual, so follow that guidance and use what feels really good to you. I think you can't ever go wrong. If it feels right, use it, because there's a reason for that. Um, and trust that guidance. Thank you so much, everybody. That was a great question, Madhavi. Thank you. Um, Thank you, everybody for being here. And we'll get this edited for you. It'll be on the YouTube channel tomorrow. But of course, this one will always live there. So um, you can always replay the full length version too. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's great to see all your comments. And until next time, it'll be February. Oh my goodness, right? February, first Thursday of the month, same time, 11 a.m. Eastern. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you out there in the ether. New video coming out on Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Much love to all of you. Happy New Year.